Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K23 Career Mode Series video, and today it is time for the Week 3 tournament of Season 4, the Shriners Children's Open. Now, we did not play in the Serenity Championship, not going to play every tournament here in Season 4. Our main goal is to win the Tour Championship, so we are on the road to the Tour Championship. We may play 15 or so tournaments this year. Now, in the season opener, the Bluff Championship, we played at Spyglass Hill, and we dominated that tournament, 23 under, crushed all the competition there, and we're looking to do that same thing today at TPC Summerlin in the Shriners Children's Open. And as you can see, Ryan Gamer has finally changed his outfit today. I know people have been requesting that for a long time. Ryan has been wearing the same outfit in this career mode for like the past 35 tournaments or so. So now if we lose today, we'll blame changing the outfit. And so instead of wearing the Players Championship gear, this is the closest clothes that I had that actually matched the Gamer Ability blue there for the shirt and hat. Now I will point out, I don't have very many clothes here for this career mode version of Ryan Gamer. And so yeah, we're very limited on the options that we have. But yeah, it is time. The Shriners Children Open, round number 1. This will be a 2-round tournament this week, just like usual. Let's see if we can crush TPC Summerlin, and it looks like our rival this week will be Justin Rose. Let's do it. I will say the swing was not feeling the best at the range, but sometimes that's a good thing. I feel like the swing wasn't feeling the best at Spyglass Hill as well at the range, and we played great golf. So let's go on in to TPC Summerlin and win the Shriners Children Open. If y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, plenty more career mode content and sports game content on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes.
Okay, here we go. Round number 1, first tee shot. Let's actually get the nervous jitters out the practice swing here. TPC Summerlin is a course I typically play well on when I actually hit the fairway. The tricky part for me on this golf course, and all golf courses really, is actually hitting the fairway. So as you can see, the swing has not been feeling great. But here we go. Yeah, that's all the practice we need. Just got to send it into the fairway here.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Please be the one. Please don't go in the rough. Thank you. The golf ball was listening. Let's go.
That's
right in the fairway.
Done. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Wind coming right at him.
112 yards, downhill 4 feet into a 12-mile-an-hour headwind. We did not have high winds last week at Spyglass Hill, or I guess it would have been a couple weeks ago. Typically post these episodes on Thursday morning, but of course last Thursday was Thanksgiving, so we skipped a week there. But Ryan Gamer is back with a vengeance today. Let's crush this golf course.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
I know I pulled out another practice swing there, just trying to get the swing dialed in.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt is for Birdie 3 on the scorecard.
I honestly thought the wind was going to affect it just a little bit more. It did not, and we're left with a 19-footer just a little bit up the hill. There's a lot of left to right break here. But these are the ones you got to make if you want to win tournaments.
You know you want to.
Get in there. Come on.
Down she goes from outside the range.
You better believe we want to win.
Disappointed by starting off my round with the birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
I'm never disappointing starting with the birdie as well. Okay, so a lot of pros have not yet played. So a lot of the big pros. Now, last week in the tournament we skipped, the Serenity Championship, Keegan Bradley got the win.
It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required.
That's what we do, accuracy off the tee, right?
And give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
I mean, this round does seem like we actually do have good accuracy off the tee. That is 2 fairways hit in a row. Good bounces off the fairways as well.
And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
I forgot to drink coffee for that birdie. Cheers, everybody. You all probably already did it. Cheers. Fresh cup of coffee. It's probably too hot to drink right now. We'll see. It's just right. Piping hot, but not too hot. Doesn't burn the tongue, but it's close. 124 downhill 7, 13 mile an hour cross headwind. This is tough. We're in between clubs here. What I'm going to do here is hit a de-lofted pitching wedge. Going to come off to the right. It's going to fly a little bit further being downhill. This is a very tricky shot. I tell you, it is weird seeing Ryan Gamer in a polo. When's the last time Ryan had a polo? I didn't have any other good long sleeve shirts, and I didn't like any of them in the shop, so...
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
It's weird to see Ryan in a polo, but clearly we're playing pretty well. Yeah, I misread that shot. Downhill lie played more than I expected. We could chip this in. Full loft and backspin here. That's good touch.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Such soft hands.
Thank you, Luke.
Thank
you, Rich.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole.
I wonder what we're going to have to shoot today. I anticipate Max Homa is 300 through 7. I anticipate the leader is going to be 9 or 10 under.
It's a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this.
I think we send it to the left.
Strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
Seeing if Luke had any reservations about going for this, but no, he doesn't. We're going to send it. This, you know, I've said this a couple times, but sometimes when you have your worst range sessions, I mean, my swing was terrible at the range for about five or so shots, maybe 10 shots, but I thought it was going to be a bad round.
Summerlin has been converted
Sometimes
from a par 5 down to a 4,
there's no correlation.
Which makes the second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in 2 putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Yeah, I don't want to miss right. Honestly, we have the perfect club for this. Gap wedge in hand, 126 yards left. The wind is going to be tricky here. It's to the side, but it's also at our back. That's a bad time for a slow. Get up, get up, get up, get lucky. Thank you. Okay, we have to give credit to the golf ball for listening today. Now, it did get up, but it's not going to listen fully. Wow. Okay. I take back what I just said.
And here we are with the third shot.
Uphill putt. Honestly, not a lot of movement here. Not a lot of movement. The tough part is going to be to get the speed right. But it's not going to break much up this hill. You got to hit this so firm. 2 feet up the slope. Get in there! Come on!
What about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now.
Come and catch me now, indeed.
Let's roll the videotape.
What? Yeah, run that back.
One all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Henny, are you telling me you didn't believe in us? Wow. I mean, that was perfection. The putter's hot today already, and we're just at the beginning of this round. A casual 29-foot putt from the fringe, uphill 2 feet. Just perfection. It's the new outfit, right?
And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Who would have thought? You finally wash your clothes, right? Ryan's wore the same Players Championship gear for
The fourth at TPC
over 30 tournaments.
Straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the
finally
back
wash
tees.
your clothes, get some
The
new
fairway
clothes
bunkers
on,
down the left
play
and
good
right
golf.
are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
Accurate on approach. Okay, so 446 yards. Just got to find the fairway. I mean, you talk about fairway finder today. Ryan Gamer packed the fairway finder. Just perfection off the tee. That is our third fairway hit, right?
Nicely done.
Or is that
Time
every
for
fairway
the second
hit?
shot here at the fourth.
It might be 4 for 4. Usually when I predict that, I'm usually way off, but I think I might be on. 139, downhill 10 feet, 11-mile-an-hour cross headwind. Again, it's a downhill lie. Last time we did this, I went with the pitching wedge. This was on hole 2, right? And I went for a de-lofted shot. In this case, that would not work. But we're still in between clubs here. I don't think the wind is going to affect it that much. Another tricky in between club shot, which is why you should probably carry a 9-iron, but I like to carry 2 hybrids, so.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
That's really good distance control. It's got to bounce left, though, and it should. You're kidding.
Getting ready to play their third.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Wow, honestly, that sloped right to left. We just hit the only part you can see there right behind our feet. That slope there is bouncing from left to right. But if we would have hit a little bit to the left of that, we're bouncing and rolling close to the hole. That's unfortunate, but it's very chip-inable. I kind of want to putt this from the fringe, though. The only downside of putting this from the fringe is that initial break is going to be very tricky. I still think it's the way to go, though. We just made a putt from the fringe, right? The putter's hot today. It's right to left, then back left to right. The tricky part is to judge that break on the fringe, right? The break on the fringe is so tough to read. We can do this. Made a lot of putts like this in the past. Just got to send this one in. Go.
Just didn't drop.
Putting for a par here.
Golf could be a painful sport, right? I mean, that was a really good putt. Just a little bit misjudged the beginning break, right?
After that hole.
4 under is Tommy Fleetwood at the top. Harris English is 4 through 9. We're 2 under through 4,
The
but
fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par
there's a
3
lot of
measuring
pros who are playing
197
with
yards.
us around the same
Depending
time.
on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be in that bunker. That is a nightmare bunker. What I'm going to do is put this well out to the left. It's 185 yards, downhill 10 feet, into a side wind. But the problem is the wind has shifted a little bit in our face. So I am going to have to overpower this a bit, add a little bit of D-loft as well. One time for the ace, everybody. One time.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
That's really good. That's really good. It's going to bounce from right to left. It's got to roll, though. That's a great golf shot.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
And I know it might be driving some of you all crazy that Ryan is wearing an Adidas hat, an Adidas polo, Nike pants, and Nike shoes, but Ryan has multiple sponsors out there in the golf course, right? So it's what I thought looked the best for this outfit. I couldn't find a good pair of Adidas pants that I like to match it or shoes, so Ryan's wore Jordans, I think, since like he's wore Jordans for so many rounds of golf in a row. He can't change at this point. 13 feet, uphill 3 inches, steady right to left. Gotta make this. Putter's been hot today.
This is a good chance.
I mean, this putter's on
That'll
fire.
play. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5.
It's the Gamer Ability Blue Polo.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
I hope you all enjoy this outfit, because Ryan might not take this off for the next 30 tournaments.
The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4.
Just being honest, right?
430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided.
I'm going to hit the send
If you
button.
can position your drive on the right half of this fairway,
Fans, you better watch
it gives
out.
you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
I've drove this green before, off the cart path. Yeah, I tried to do that. Yeah, I was just trying to aim left, miss right into the fairway. Now you all wonder, why do I miss so
Nicely
many
done.
fairways? Well, because
You like the view
most of
from
the
where you're
times I
standing,
miss
Henny?
my target by 50
Setting up
feet,
from
like
about
that.
100 yards.
Okay, 102 yards, uphill 13 feet. You love when you miss a shot so bad and it ends up going where you need to be. I'm going to go lob wedge here, though the wind should add a little bit of distance here. Do a slight D-loft as well. Just got to hope the wind plays like we want it to here. Yeah, I knew that the wind was not going to add very much.
Yeah,
It
quality
kind of
shot,
knocked
that.
it down a bit. Just
Here's
misjudged
putt
it.
to move into a share of 2nd place.
A bad read, but with the way our putter has been today, we can make this a 20-footer. It's uphill 1 inch. Just a little bit of left to right movement. Probably about a foot or half a foot outside. Let's get the read. Always like to do the eye test, and I visualize the ball rolling. Looking good. One time.
Get in the hole.
I mean, have you all
And
seen
with that
putting
putt
like
hold,
this
it's
since...
back-to-back birdies.
What tournament
And
was
with
that last year? The
we're to
Open, maybe?
4 under par.
Our putter is the only thing we had at the Open last year.
Currently has a share of 2nd place.
We didn't have
And
anything
after that
else.
good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Look what we have. The battle between
The
Orion
7th at
Gamer and
TPC
Colin
Summerlin's a
Morikawa
short par
returns.
4 measuring just 382
Oh my.
yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
Yeah, I like what Luke said. To the right and just have a nice little wedge to the green. After that last go for it shot, miss into the fairway, I think I'm just going to do this.
Oh, that was flushed.
Yeah, his swing is feeling really good right now. And hopefully I didn't mess it up by saying that. But everything feels good. I just feel dialed in right now. Swing playing, putting. This is what we
Hey,
needed.
What kind of a shot are they facing this time?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Telling you all, it's all that pumpkin pie from Thanksgiving. I talked about this in my Impossible Round video last week. But I said, you know, if I had a lot of pumpkin pie before that, it takes my gaming to another level. And this is a round on pumpkin pie for about a week. And a lot of pumpkin pie. And wow, does it help the golf swing. So if you want to improve your PGA 2K23 swing, you gotta eat more pumpkin pie and drink more coffee. It's simple. Simple physics, right? It's just simple physics, YouTube. I mean, it's just simple. Loft and backspin. Let the wind blow this just a little bit. Sit it in.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
Or that. That's a
Not a bad
terrible
approach.
miss.
Still good
You don't
putt.
see me slow it too much. I was thinking
This
about
putt will
pumpkin
take them
pie.
to 5 under par.
This is their look at birdie.
20 feet, uphill 1 inch. Rocking steadily from right to left. These are the ones you have to bury. I'm going to go about 1.5 feet outside here. One time.
It's tracking.
I mean, the one times are working today.
To make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And with that, we'll move to 5 under par.
I don't know what's happening, but let's just stay on the birdie train, everybody. Let's just stay on. No need to jump off. Plenty of pumpkin pie. All you can eat here on the train today.
Well played.
Look at Colin Morikawa. Give me a playoff between Colin Morikawa and Ryan Gamer this week.
The TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
Yeah, I've had plenty of sloppy bogeys on this golf hole, and a lot of that goes by attacking the pin and getting myself in that bunker to the right. So what I'm going to do here is just go right for the hole and not hit it in the bunker. 232 yards, downhill 18 feet with the 12-mile-an-hour side wind here. But yeah, I'm just going to put this in the hole. Never tried that before.
Going with the hybrid. This one's headed right, Rich.
I'm just going to be quiet now.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Well, it wasn't my finest moment. Ryan, did you say you were going for a hole out there? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I did say that. 86 to 93% bunker lie here. We got a gift, and this is a very tough bunker shot. We've got to land this like right on this slope here. This is kind of a nightmare situation, but Ryan Gamer is a master at the splash shots.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
A master of the splash shots?
Save.
Okay. 17 feet, downhill 2 inches. It's left to right and then right to left. I'm just going to focus up, not say a word, and make this putt.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good.
Look at the
wasn't
swing
it?
play.
Let's try and make this one. And only drop the one shot.
Speaking of sloppy bogeys, everybody, I blame Luke
That's pretty tiny.
for mentioning that.
Yep. Well hold for bogey.
Well, if you want to know how not to play number 8 at TPC Summerlin, that's how you don't play it.
Currently 4 under for the round.
Moving on, right? You got to have a short memory in golf. Bogey's going to happen. What do I always say? Get them and move on.
TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt.
You know, I think Ryan Gamer just lost his master's degree in the splash shot after that one.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
You know, that's one of the things I love about this game. You know, love it or hate it.
that's not
A
the
lot of
shot
people
they
may
want.
hate that fact, but the fact that you could be on 7 holes of golf, on a
Second shot
rhythm,
here on the 9th.
tempo great, swing playing great, and then you could just randomly lose it. I love the challenge of this game. I love the fact that the swing is so tough and that you can just be a little bit off and go a long way off when you were perfect at the start of this round. And that's golf, right? You know, that is golf. I know that'd be such a frustrating mechanic for new players to this game, right? It's just like, what is happening? There's no way I just randomly lost my swing, but just like in real golf, sometimes you just lose your swing, and I don't even know what to do on this one. I think we've just got to pitch this one out. I don't think a punch shot is smart. And considering what we just did off the tee, I think we need to do a smart shot now. This will give us a shot at birdie still. We're in the fairway. We just got to see if we can get this approach close.
Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one.
Exactly what Luke said. Never compound an error with another one. Just play smart golf. It's about course management. Now here, we're in between clubs again. Brian may be putting a 9-iron into his bag. May have his caddy Doc. You know, she might have to go out there and put a new club in the bag here. Send this in the hole.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Finally hit a good partial 8-iron. Good shot shaping as well. Perfectly struck. Let's go.
That was a beauty. 8 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
8 feet. Just a smooth left to right break here. Down the slope just a little bit.
These are on rails, looking good.
Get in there. Almost missed it.
Playing 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 5 under.
Almost missed. Still means it was a make, right? 5 under on the front.
The back 9 on
we'll
Sunday.
take it.
What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Okay. In second place, 5 under to start. And now one thing I will say, I always struggle on the back 9 on this golf course, so we got to find a way to limit mistakes. Let's get that fairway finder out, Ryan.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing.
I mean, that's going to hit and split the fairway in half. That was absolute perfection. Now, hopefully we're not in between clubs. In between clubs here would be a nightmare.
Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Well, that nightmare is a reality here because we are in between clubs, and this is, I never want to ever pull out a pitching wedge flop shot, but I would rather pull that out than a partial pitch. Do not try this at home.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
That was
This will be good for the
fantastic.
momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Swing playing, don't worry about it. Nothing to see there. 7 feet downhill 1 inch. Nobody saw that swing playing. Everybody was getting a refill of coffee there.
Oh, what a stroke.
Get in there.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Did the birdie train run out of pumpkin pie? Is that why you all
This
got
can
off
be
for that
just
bogey?
in second place.
What happened there? Harris English is leading there. 7 under. Ryan Gamer, Terrell Hatton,
Placement
Tommy
off the tee is
Fleetwood.
required
Get your
at
coffee.
the TPC
Cheers.
Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
8 days a week. Nobody's top rich that there's only 7 days in a week. Absolute perfection. 327-yard drive.
Test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin. What's this second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Well, Rich, we'll do you one better. We're going for birdie here. I don't think that this hole is too tough. I never really struggle with this one.
This one heading towards the green.
When I hit the fairway.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
What did Henny just say? 11 feet uphill 2 inches? send this in.
Oh, that's a ripper.
It's
And
just
that
one
will
of
take
those
him to
days.
7 under.
The Birdie train, the Pumpkin Pie Express,
That makes
is
him
on the
tied for
tracks
first.
today. 7 under. Cullimore Caldwell is right there. Let's keep climbing. We're playing some golf.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just
I'm
a
not
short
afraid of the
iron
water.
approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
I want you all to leave a comment just so I know for the next round. And I want you all to say, never ever go for that again,
Anthony, what's he looking
Ryan
at here?
Gamer.
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got a club down a little bit.
That is a terrible decision to make. And I just had way too much confidence going into that. Make sure you all say, never ever on hole 12 do that again, Ryan. What were you thinking? Yeah. Because you don't have any advantage going for that. Like, look at the shot we have now. This is not a high percentage shot. I'd rather have a full lob wedge. You know, Ryan Gamer becomes a pilot. He gets his commercial pilot license, and he gets all the confidence in the world on the golf course.
Sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Not that he should ever have confidence from how his Gamer Ability Airlines has gone so far. If you're going to watch that series for Microsoft Flight Sim, it's on the 2nd channel, and it might be one of the most entertaining series out there. And stressful. And stressful. Here we go.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And that will take him to 8
All right, I thought you struggle on the back here. Well, I do. Typically.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
Look at Tiger Woods. I knew he was going to be there. The winner of the Tour Championship and FedEx Cup a season ago took down Ryan Gamer.
600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach.
The good news is we're in the sand. Sand is much better from the heavy stuff here.
That's not the one he wanted.
The problem is that
Henny,
uphill
that looks like
slope.
a putrid lie. Is it
Yeah,
bad?
we can't get
They'll
there.
have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
We've got good hands. Don't you worry, Henny. 106 blast from the sand there. We couldn't really mess with that lip too much. It's way too dangerous. 139
No
though.
harm, no foul there with that shot.
From around 140 yards here.
Good news
Next shot
is,
straight back into the teeth of the wind.
yeah, exactly what Rich said. We're straight into the teeth of the wind, which I like here, because we can hit this 8-iron almost full send into this wind. A little bit of lofted backspin, just a little bit, and then attack it.
Going with the 8-iron here. We need this one to bounce right.
A slight fast. It could have been
He's found
perfect.
the
Solid
surface.
distance
Good
control.
chance here.
15 feet to the cup.
15 feet, uphill 3 inches. It's just a little bit of movement here because we got to hit this firm up the slope. I just need to trust my instinct. Screen reading has been on.
This is on a great line.
Some of my best putting in this
That's the way
game.
to fight back from a tough break.
This is
Well
unreal.
hold.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
It doesn't matter where we're putting from today. We're
With
just
that hole
automatic.
behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
I need to go ahead and film next Monday's ranked video right after this one, right?
The 14th at TPC.
Yeah,
Summerlin
we
is a
putt like
straightaway
this, we're not
par 3,
losing.
playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
Yeah, I've been posting online ranked videos on Mondays for this game, and we're on our road to Condor. It's been really fun. But yeah, if we putt like this, our online ranked video for next week is going to be really good. 158, downhill a little bit into a cross headwind. This is tricky. I mean, you can see the wind is almost straight to the side, but it's still in the face a little bit. Very tricky shot.
Going with the 7. Woo, back there, horsey.
Yeah, just a little bit too much. The wind just didn't grab it as much as I wanted it to.
Atta boy, good shot. What's
Thank
in
you,
front
Luke.
of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Yeah, I mean,
What
this
a
is...
great opportunity here for
Yeah.
a look at a birdie.
Yeah, exactly what Henny said there. A great look at birdie here. The way we're putting, we got to make this. 21 feet, uphill 2 inches. Visualize the read. That's in.
This is... Oh, yeah.
It's one of those days where the
That's a
cup
long-range
just seems
bomb,
like it's
and winner
massive. I'm
puts
just
extra
seeing
strain on the person
the
chasing
read
behind
so
them.
well. What is happening? It's the pumpkin pie, I'm telling you.
Now 2 shots up after that one.
Where did Brian Harmon and Brent Snedeker come from? What? All right, settle down.
The TPC Summerlin is a great short
Two-stroke
par
advantage.
4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament.
I am
If
going
you
to
want lay
drive
it back,
this.
You've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle.
Good aggressive play is what we do. One time.
Look at
Just
that.
keep me on the
I think he
dance
likes
floor.
it.
Just keep me on the dance floor and we'll make the eagle. Are you kidding me? We are dominating right now.
That certainly seemed to be an aggressive play, and it's paid off. A putt coming up for eagle.
It is a 2-round tournament,
Big
you know.
opportunity with the
Got to stay focused. 26 feet, downhill 3 inches. Just a little bit left to right. Actually, I say a little bit. There's a lot of break here. Visualize the read. Send it home. I think I like the new outfit. Good call. People have been asking for that for the last year and a half. It's true. Been about a year on the channel. Let's focus up. Okay. Everything's good.
Oh, just missed.
Hit it too firm. I sent it. It was a good read. It would have been in.
11 under in
I
front of
just
the player
overhit
with this
that by
putt.
about 25,000%. So not ideal. That was an embarrassing look for bogey, but I mean for eagle. But you know what? At least we didn't leave it short. This is a nightmare opportunity, though. Very tough birdie. But we're just on. We read the
We'll
last
drop
one
in for a
right.
birdie.
We read it right. It's just I crushed it. I hit it like 5 or 10 percentage points too much, and I lost focus for a split
Still in
second.
the
I
lead
started
now
thinking
after that
about
hole.
Ryan Gamer's outfit being the same for the past year on the channel, and I lost focus for a split second, and in golf, that's all it takes.
The
We have a
16th
battle.
at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish.
We
A
are
par
gaming
5 played
today.
560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score.
Luke,
Be
I'm
careful
not
going
afraid of
through the
water.
green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
I think I hit it in this water last year in round 1.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. This shot from about 190
I mean,
yards
we have
out.
190 left. Wind at
is
our
going
back.
straight at his back.
This is a perfect scenario to strike. Oh, look at the wind swirling. You're kidding me. No, not... Okay, we got to wait a little bit. If this goes into our face, it's a nightmare. I'm just going to send it. It's going to be in our face. Let's just hit the ball. Put it on the green. I'm just not going to mess with the wind, right?
That might be one club too many.
We're dancing.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
I tell you, the new Jordans Ryan is wearing today, they're the dancing shoes, right? Oh, my. 39 feet, downhill 1 foot, a heavy left to right movement right here. I mean, what in the world did we do on this one? This is one of those that you just hit, you pretend you know what you're doing, and you just hit and hope you get lucky. Pretty good.
Wow, that's misjudged. This putt was about 8 feet.
I thought that was a wow, like good. Wow, that's misjudged. Thank you, Luke. I mean, that is so mean. It's about as toxic as you can get, Luke.
Beautiful shot.
As a commentator for a game, we are on fire. You all are enjoying the Pumpkin Pie Express today.
No movement.
A week after Thanksgiving. Okay, Brett Snedeker is playing golf. Where did he come from? 12 under to 10 under, and he still has 1 hole left.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball, or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water.
Well, are you all out of coffee yet? I mean, I don't even think I remembered to drink coffee for every birdie today. This is an unreal golf. This might be one of the best rounds of golf I have played. This is just phenomenal putting. Like, those of you that have watched me for a long time, like, you know that putting is one of my strengths, but this might be some of the best putting I've ever had. And let's get an ace. Let's just pretend we're putting. Let's putt this one in.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Well, okay, pretending you're putting off the tee does not help. It is a good thing I aimed well to the right, because that would have been in the water. Okay, we'll take it. We're dancing.
And he's hit that inside the range. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here. 29 feet.
Way to instill confidence in us, Henny. A real outside chance. Did you talk to Luke or something, Henny? 29 feet, uphill 1 foot. A little bit right to left, back left to right at the very end. One time. Another one.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Okay.
I need to see this
confirmed.
again,
Ride Gamer
still
plays
can't
better in
believe it
Gamer
hold
Ability
that.
Blue. I can't believe it either, Henny. But yeah, I think Ride Gamer plays best in Gamer Ability Blue. Oh. Well. Is this the best round of golf I've ever played? Putting?
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
It's not the best ball striking I've had. It's not the best proximity to hole. But it is the best putting I think I've ever had in this game.
The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green.
You know I'm feeling good when I attack this fairway. I rarely ever send this even remotely close to the water, but I'm just feeling confident right now.
Well, that's a handy shot. What kind of shot are they facing here,
Oh,
Henny?
this is perfect.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
This is perfect. Gonna come off to the left. The wind's gonna blow it back.
They've chosen to club down here.
Go, go, go. The slow took off some distance there. Still a good shot.
Striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Hey, thank you, Rich. But look at this pin. This pin is just sitting on a slope. This is insane. 9 feet, uphill 1 inch. But honestly, all these pin locations have been fantastic today. So can't really complain. One time.
Good stroke. A bit long on that one. 6
I
feet
knew it as soon as I
remaining to the
hit
cup.
it. As soon as I went for the forward swing. What did I forget there? What did I forget? The eye test. I forgot to slow down, look at the break, visualize the ball rolling. If I visualized it when I was going forward on the putt, it's too late to stop there. And I just knew it as soon as I struck that. Or as soon as I went to strike that, I knew that was missing. That's painful. Okay, let's do the eye test now.
It's got a chance.
Birdie train stopped
And
on the
another
18th.
round safely in the books.
Look at that round. Absolutely exceptional golf. Some of the best golf I've played in this game. Wow.
And with that, this player will be delighted with their performance today, up there on top of the leaderboard.
So far, so good. With 1 round to go, how are they going to handle the pressure tomorrow?
You know, I told you all, this season was about revenge. This season is about revenge at East Lake Golf Club. We're back for vengeance this year. We're not holding anything back. I said that in the first week. We dominated week 1. Here we are in week 2. Some of the best putting I played in this video game. Was the swing there the whole time? No. A swing was good for most of the round, but we had a lot of misses. Had some poor proximity to hole and a lot of shots, but we took advantage with the putter today. Insane display of putting here for Ryan, the Punisher Gamer. Are you kidding me? Punishing on the greens today. Punishing the competition on the greens today. We have a 4-stroke advantage going into the final round over Brent Snedeker, and then Brian Harmon, Mackenzie Hughes, Harris English, Matt Kuchar, Tiger Woods there at 5 under, tied with Colin Morikawa, and then Lydia Ko. Our rival struggled today. It's hard to call -3 a struggle, but it is a struggle compared to what we did. 3 under par there, tied for 19th place, but that is just an insane round of golf. I mean, wow. I think that might be the best putting round I've had. I've had a lot of good putting rounds. You remember last season we had a couple. That is a 58. What? Oh. Okay, let's take a look at the event stats here. That was a birdie train from hole number 9 to hole number 17. That was a stretch of 9 birdies after that bogey. And then we parred the 18th. Of course we did. Did you all need more pumpkin pie and you hopped off the birdie train? Come on. I don't blame you. Always go for more pumpkin pie. Longest scoring putt, 29 feet. Fairway in regulation, believe it or not, 85%. That is incredible. Greens at 77. I will take that. Driving distance was amazing, 321. Proximity to hole, 22 feet. Like, I will take it. It's nothing exceptional, but it's good enough. The incredible part was right here. 1 putt percent of 72%. That is unreal. 3 putt avoidance, you love to see that. No 3 putts. Short accuracy putt, 100. Medium accuracy, 85 out of 7 putts. The most important and the most, what do you want to call it? The most spectacular, I guess, if you want to say that. Spectacular. I would call this spectacular putting percentage long. 14 long putts, greater than 10 feet. 71%. That might be the best putting I've had in this video game. Who would have thought that we missed more 5 to 10 footers? 85% is still good, don't get me wrong. And then 71% from greater 10 feet or greater. And most of those were well outside of 10 feet. That was just insane. Scrambling of 75. We didn't miss too many greens though. Birdie conversion rate of 92%. That means we missed 1 birdie, right? 14 greens hit. On those 14 greens hit, we made birdie 13 times, I believe. 13 out of 14. This is not math ability. right? I mean, just take that. That seems like an easy percentage for me, but just take my math with a grain of salt and do the math yourself. Trust me. Aces, no. Albatross, no. Eagles, no. We almost had one if I don't crush that putt. 14 birdies, though. You love to see it. We did have 3 pars and 1 bogey, unfortunately, but what a round of golf. That is a 58, a round we'll never forget. That was just exceptional golf the entire way. You see the scorecard here. Just insane. 5 under on the front, a bogey on 8, a birdie stretch, a birdie train stretch, birdie streak from 9 to 17, and we were looking with a close birdie putt in the 18th. It was a really tricky putt. That was one of the hardest putts we had today, though. As crazy as that sounds, it really was there in the 18th. But 8 under on the back 9, should have been 9 under, almost a 10 birdie streak, but still fantastic golf today. Thank you all for the one times. They were working. I was saying one time a lot. It's the new outfit. Okay, hope you all like this outfit. It'll be the new outfit for the next year. And if you don't like it, well, I don't know. Yeah, I got nothing. But yes, we have a 4-stroke advantage going into the final round of the Shriners Children Open, and I will see you all in the finale, and it could be a battle. I mean, you all saw the AI all last year dominate in the final rounds. We saw 12 unders. I don't think we saw 13 under, but we saw 11 unders, 12 unders. We saw eagles. We saw a lot of eagle holeouts. We saw it all last year. So anything can happen. No lead is safe. You've seen me have 5-stroke advantages and lose. It happens. That's golf sometimes, unfortunately. But we're going to go out there and win this one. I'm feeling good. Swing felt great today. Putter's hot. If the putter stays hot, we're going to win by 15 strokes. That's no exaggeration, but we could win by 5. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like before you go. It really helps. Subscribe for more and leave your one-time comments down below. Let me know you were one-timing that entire round, you legends. I know you all were one-timing, and I greatly appreciate it. Plenty of other sports game content to tune into here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel, the home of Ryan Gamer, the multi-sport virtual athlete. A lot of different career modes going on right now, so check them out on the channel page or the different playlists linked in the video description below. I'll see you next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.